go, guys, race 2 from St.CROIX and the final race from this round. Let's take a look at the grid. Wacky Racer takes pole position, followed by Bailey in second, Kennedy in third, Sideways George in fourth, Graham in fifth, Smith takes sixth, Toten seventh, Callum in eighth, Grasshopper in ninth, Osman in 10th, Derg 11th, Fitzy 12th, and Toby in 13th position, winner of race 1. Let's get this underway. Rocky Racer is going to get us underway on this rolling start. And we are away. Again, 12 laps in this race. Can Wacky Racer make it stick from beginning to end and take the win? Nothing like putting the pressure on in these very early stages of this final race. Hopefully we'll see some good scraps. So Bailey in second and then Kennedy in third position as we go through the S's for the first time before we approach the bridge. Sideways George there on a bit of a charge, looking to chase down Kennedy. Sat behind him we have Smith, then Toten and Callum hard on the heels of Toten. Looks like he's going to go down the inside. Is he going to put? No, he just tucks in there behind him. Ooh. Looks like a bit of heavy braking from someone there going around that corner. We've got loads of cars here in the mix. Everybody wanting to join the party for this one, from 6th place down to about 12th, I think. Or maybe even 13th. Everybody wants to have a bit of fun. And this right hand, everything could end up in disaster here. We're going to keep an eye on this bunch of guys. I'm sure they all want to keep it nice and clean, which they do. A bit of a twinge there from Callum's car as he tucks behind Toten in 7th place. Grasshopper in 8th, and 2 cars behind him, Toby and Osman, fighting it out here for 9th and 10th. That was a good little scrap on it coming around that section of the track. Also sat behind him is Derg now in 10th, Osman 11th. They've got, oh no, sorry, no, it was 11th now. Oh, there we go, Osman and Fitzy changing places every few seconds there. And they are pretty much neck and neck as they go through into lap 2. So that was a great little scrap there between Fitzy and Osman, trading places, and Graham just sat behind them guys, currently in 13th. So let's calm things down a little bit, then we'll go through the field once more. So Wacky Racer now in, or still in, oh, he's in the lead, yeah. Looks like he's trying to pull a bit of a gap away into from Bailey in 2nd place, and even more of a gap between himself and Kennedy, and Smith are on it for 3rd and 4th. Over the bridge, down to the 2nd gear, left-hander at the bottom here. Bit of a twitchy bum there from Kennedy. That's the last thing you don't want when you've got Smith behind you. It's a twitchy bum, and he goes through. The Smith takes that 3rd position, so good pass there from Smith. Just helped out a little bit from Kennedy's twitchy bum. Cannot get the words out tonight. There's Callum in 5th, and Sideways George and Toten. They're having a good little fight, aren't they, these two? This is what we want to see though. We want to see loads of racing action and loads of guys passing each other and coming off track and God knows what else. Derg, who finished the first race on the podium, if I remember rightly. Currently sitting in 8th, Osman 9th, Fitzy not too far behind in 10th. We've got Graham now up into 11th, so Graham's done well. I'm sure he was 13th. Grasshopper 12th, and Toby in 13th position. Looks like Toby's got a little bit of catching up to do, but I don't think he'll be overly bothered after winning the race one here. So Wacky Racer, let's see what sort of a lead he's got over Bailey now as he comes into the S's. No pressure on Bailey whatsoever at the moment here on lap 3 of 12. Nearest guy to him is Smith. He's just about to start onto the bridge. He's pretty much on his own also. Same can't be said though for Kennedy, because he's got Callum right up the smelly end. And Callum is not liking the smelly end, so he pulls out, goes down the inside of Kennedy and gets himself in front. Oh, a bit twitchy there from Kennedy's car. That will give the opportunity for Toton to get a little bit closer to him, sat there in 6th place. Now that, oh, was that Smith? Oh, Smith, what happened there, mate? Let's go back and look at Smith. Unfortunately, had a bit of a twitchy, I think. So comes into this right-hander. Looking good there. Oh, really unlucky. Just the slightest of clip on that barrier. Oh, everybody avoids him. Trying to get that bloody car straight. Oh, he's having a nightmare, isn't he? Oh, if you could see his face underneath that helmet, I think it'd be glowing bright red at the moment. Could not get that car straight to get it going again. Not playing ball tonight. Unlucky there for Smith. You know, it was the slightest of touches on that barrier, but it just gave him hell, didn't it? So unlucky for this chap. I'm sure he'll fight back though. Never surrender, as they say. And I think Wacky Racer is thinking the same thing at the moment. Never surrender. He's got Bailey maybe 4 seconds or so behind him. Callum in 3rd. He's having a better race than he in the second one. Kennedy and Toton scrapping it out. Toton down the inside of Kennedy. Is he going to pull it off? Also, Deg wants to go through the middle of these guys. Deg just sat behind him, but Toton and Kennedy still scrapping it out through the S section of the track. Looks like Toton's going to grab that 4th place. Looks like Deggs was also going to go through. No, but Kennedy's got the inside line, going around that corner, that right corner onto the bridge. But these guys are neck and neck down. Going to hit 140 miles per hour down this section, 5th gear, before this left-hander. Looks like Deg is going to hold on to the 5th place, which he does. So a great little scrap there between them guys. Fitzy and Osman. So this second race pretty much similar to the first one, with quite a few scraps going off. We do like these sprint races. I think you get more close racing action than you do on the endurance races. I think we have just got one more endurance race coming in this championship, which is possibly coming in the last round. So Fitzy in 7th, Osman 8th, Grasshopper 9th, Sideways Joe's closest guy to him is Graham in 11th. Graham having a better race 2. Bailey into the pits. Then goes for a Grasshopper and Sideways George, so a few guys, and Osman also, excuse me, so a few guys are coming into the pits, which is a nice time to have a little sipple. Bit of fuel in there for Toby. Let's go back up with our race leader, who's still Wacky Racer on the racing mediums, and also Callum's on the racing mediums. He's currently in second place. Bailey, same tyre compound, he's pitted in third. So just thinking now, as Bailey pulled a bit of a blinder off doing maybe a bit earlier pit stop on the racing mediums, racing hard for Graham. Currently sitting in fourth. That'd be good if he can make that fourth position stick. Here at lap 5, fastest guy on the track is your race leader, Wacky Racer, 209006. But meanwhile, Deg is under major pressure from Toten. Also Kenny D wants to join in on the fun. Might go with Toten actually, yeah, let's go on board with Toten for a few corners. Watch him chase down Derg. I thought it was getting a little bit closer to him, but I think Deg got a bit of a better drive through that section. There's Kenny D, Osman in 8th, Fitzy in 9th, and Grasshopper in 10th position. So we're now halfway through this second and final race in this round. Fitzy's on a good race, and he is putting some major pressure now on Osman. Osman slings it into the barrier. We should just have a quick look at that one. It was, I mean, let's just see what happened. It was a bit quick. It's okay there. Oh, the slightest of touches on the green bit. Slightest of touches, like a microcosm. Jesus, really unlucky there for Osman. I didn't think the car would have let loose there, but obviously it did. Which gives the opportunity for Sideways George to get a little bit closer to him. Also Toby and Smith's currently sitting in 13th position. Go back at race lead and work our way down once more. Looking good for Wacky Racer at the moment here at lap 6. Callum in second, he's got quite a lead now over Bailey in third. But after the first race, which, let's be honest, I'm sure Bailey won't mind me saying it wasn't too good for him, but he's pulled it out the bag on this one, currently sitting on the podium in third. He's got a nice healthy lead between himself and Graham, currently in 4th place on the hard tyres. Degu 5th, Toten still chasing him down in 6th. Trying to find a real close battle for you guys, and at the moment I'm not getting one. Turby and Sideways George fairly close to each other. Not quite bumper to bumper stuff just yet, and Smith in 13th. In the pits is Graham. Just got onto the medium tyre compound. That pit stop has put him down into 12th position. So no major battles going off at the moment. Getting a little bit wee dark here at St.CROIX. Sounds a bit French, that, doesn't it? Maybe it is. Callum in second. He's having a better second race than he. Oh yeah, Callum on the same tyre compound as Bailey. Expect them three to finish where they are now, unless something drastic happens. Still looking for some good points here for Derg in 4th, Toten in 5th. Not given yet for Toten, not when you've got a... Not sorry, for Derg, sorry, when you've got Toten chasing down the smelly one. Kennedy in 6, Fitzy on the charge. Turby 208, 250. Where is Turby? He's in 10th place. So you're currently your 10th place guy on a bit of a charge. He's putting the fastest lap of this race so far. So even though he's in 10th place currently, he wants to bag obviously as many points as he can in this on this race. So he is after Osman. Still enough time on the clock to make that happen, so we'll come back to that one, see how we get on with that one. Sideways George. Graham, after his pit stop, has moved him into 12th position, and Smith not too far behind Graham there in 13th place. Huge leave, huge. Jesus Christ, huge lead for Wacky Racer at the moment. We will get there in the end. Surely, Wacky Racer. Oh, he's only got, oh, he's going to pit, isn't he? Yeah, I was just about to say he's only got a quarter of a tank of fuel left, and he's going to make his pit stop before lap whatever it is, so he's going to come in, and surely he's going to lose. Oh, is Callum going also in the pits? Is Bailey's going to go through though? I don't think Bailey's got to pit, so is Bailey going to take this lead? Oh, someone's just come out there. Is it Wacky Racer has come out? Yeah, Wacky Racer is out, Bailey in second, but that gap has obviously reduced with Wacky Racer pitting. Bailey's going to have enough fuel in his tank. He won't be pitting again. So this could be quite a battle till the end between Wacky Racer in first place currently and Bailey in second. Callum now on the racing hards in third, but on the mediums is Deg not too far behind him, so maybe you can fancy Deg to catch up to Callum and maybe pass him. with him being on a better tyre compound. So this could be quite interesting between Callum in third and Deg in fourth. Yet again, Toten is in the mix there in fifth, so he's not out of the running just yet. Kennedy and Fitzy still scrapping out sixth and seventh. Over the bridge for the ninth time. Grasshopper there, just see him coming to camera shot. This is a great little fight here between these two. Sixth and seventh, Kennedy, Fitzy. 2:07.993 from Toten. He puts a new fastest lap in, so quite a few guys in this second race are putting the brand new fastest lap in. Oh, Fitzy's going to go down the inside. Oh, not quite. Good attempt though there from Fitzy. Nearly pulled that one off. We've got Grasshopper, Toby, Sideways George, Smith, Graham and Osman. Let's go back up with your leader, because it could be quite interesting between... Oh, hang on a second. Callum and Deg, a bit of a twitchy there from Callum. Might have just caught that barrier on the left hand side. He's got the inside line though as Callum. Deg is trying to attempt to go around the long way round. Oh, I think he's pulled it off. Oh, and he does. What a pass there from Deg. That was a blind. I didn't think he was going to pull that one off going the long way around, but he did. Not easy pulling it off on Callum either. So that was a great pass there from Deg. So Deg now in third, Callum in fourth position, followed by Toten in fifth. Just want to see what the gap's like between Wacky Racer and Bailey. Oh, Bailey now, he has pulled Wacky Racer in just a little bit. So this fight is not over yet between first and second. We will come back to these guys shortly. We'll just run down the field very quickly. So I think that battle, oh, it is another one. Toten, Callum. Toten up into fourth, Callum down into fifth. Fitzy, Kennedy. Then we've got Grasshopper here on lap 10. Good clean racing yet again from these League of Champions racers, should I say. Only 3 rounds remaining of this championship after this one. Got a couple of tricky tracks remaining. I'm not looking forward to the next two, to be quite honest, but I mean racing in them, I mean, not doing the comms. Just go back up with your leader, because as you can see, Bernie now has gotten even closer to Wacky Racer. We have got heart monitors on these guys, believe it or not, and I can tell you something, Wacky Racer's heart at the moment is beating 10 to the dozen, because he knows Bailey is not too far off the smelly one. So both guys onto the bridge on the lap 11 of 12. Just want to very quickly run down. We've got Deg, Toten. I think everyone's pretty much spread out. Yeah, they are. There's no major battles going off there. The closest battle is between these two guys. So I'm just going to stick with these two for a bit, because obviously these two, one of these two could be the winner of this race. Or could they both go flying off and Deg come through and take the win? You never know. Great little scrap one, and Bailey has really got a lot closer now to Wacky Racer. Oh, she just needs to keep his cool, does Wacky. Not easy when you've got Bailey breathing down your neck. Well, not literally breathing down your neck, I mean his car breathing down his neck. We don't want any of that, do we? What I'm saying. Say no more. Wacky Racer on the final lap with Bailey. I'm going to stick with these two on the final lap. We don't want to miss the winner go over the line. And these two are the closest on the track at the moment. Looks like Bailey's going to go down the inside of Wacky Racer. And he takes him round the left-hander second gear. Pulls it off the Wacky Racer, though, fighting back. He's going to go down the long way round as we go through the S's for the final time. Well, pass there from Bailey, but got to give it to Wacky Racer. He's not giving up the fight just yet. And he's sticking with him. And well, I wouldn't like to put money on this one, guys. It's pretty much 50-50. Now then, as we come down to this left-hander, as we come to the bottom of the bridge, can Wacky Racer, can he get the better drive out this corner than Bailey? Not quite this time, pretty much similar. Same lines through round this corner, through this right-hander. Long sweeping right-hander, hard onto the power once more for the final time, going through the gears. 140 mile an hour plus down this section of the track. Can Bailey make it stick, or can Wacky Racer? Can he pull him in these last few corners? It's going to be a hard task, but coming to these final few corners now. It's time for Bailey to keep his nerve. Wacky Racer, not going to write him off just yet. Anything can happen. Going into the final corner now. This right-hander. Both cars get through there. Oh, looks like Bailey's going to take the win. We're going to get the flashlight from Bailey. So Bailey takes the win just from Wacky Racer in second place. Great racing, guys. Great battle there in the final stages of the second race. Deg puts himself on the podium. Well done, mate. You've got a bit of champagne for yourself. Totem takes fourth. Callum in fifth, and Fitzy takes sixth. Kennedy in seventh, just from Grasshopper in eighth. Toby's going to take ninth place. There we go, ninth place for Toby. Sideways George in 10th. Not sure what Smith is doing back there. Doing a bit of doing the waltz, I think, which gives the opportunity for Osman to go through and Graham. So Osman's going to take 11th, I think. Yeah, he does. Graham in 12th. And after a bit of dancing there from Smith, takes 13th.